Hello everyone. Uh, I'm going to talk about functions in Python today. Functions are basically a small unit of a program that executes a particular collection of codes or lines of codes. Uh, let's see how the syntax is. How do we define functions in Python? We define functions in Python simply by using the def keyword followed by a name. It can be any name. Let's use the name function for practice sake. A function can have arguments, and we can have functions without arguments. So this function will not have any arguments, and what we are going to do with this function is simply to print out a string, hello newbie. So this is our function. Now in order to invoke our function, we have to do one thing. We have to call the name of the function, and it prints out what we want. Now there's another aspect. There's another way to do this. If we don't want to print directly from the function, we can return the string. So we can define the function again, and in this function we are going to return a string instead of printing the string. Hello newbie, right? So we do the same thing. We call the function, right? Yes, it returns the value. Also, in some aspects, it's not going to print out the value for you because this is an interactive environment. That's why it's printing out the values. But in some cases, you have to print the return value, print what is returned, and it actually gives you the main returned value. Now let's check out functions, which are let's check out functions which take in arguments. Now let's define a function, say sum, and it takes in two arguments, number num1 num2, and what we are going to do is to return the sum of num1 and num2, num1 plus num2. Now we can call also our value now and say print sum of, then we can give it two arguments, let's say 3 and 5, and it returns the sum of it for us. Now this is taking two arguments, functions taking two arguments. What if we want to define a function that takes an arbitrary number of arguments? So that means we don't have a definite number of arguments that we want to give in. So we can use, this is possible in Python, and it can be done this way: function, and we use the asterisk sign to define arbitrarily. If you use a Unix systems, you know that this asterisk means all. So we'll pass in args. This is just an arbitrary name. It creates a list of all the values so that it's a bit easier to iterate through. So args will become a list that contains all the values that are going to pass in during function call. So now, in order for us to print all the values that are passed through, we use a for loop for, let's say, I in args. Then we say print I, right? Now let's call our function and see what happened. Function, and let's pass arbitrary values, and not only strings. You cannot pass not only strings. We can also pass arguments such as integers. We can also pass floats, and yeah. So if we pass this, we call this, now it's going to print all our value for us, you see. So this is simply how functions are in Python. Yeah. So I believe with this you are able to get the concept of functions, and you can go deep during some maneuvers within the functions. So this is it. I'm going to be doing more videos, but I need help from you guys to tell me what you will like me to talk about, and I will talk about it. So that is it. See you next time. Bye.